Hello, welcome to Larry's Fountain Pens. I'm Larry, the pen bug guy, and I just want to come on here for a short and just revisit some pens that I talked about last year, the Benu pens. They really are a nice looking pen, and they write very well. I'm not going to go over the whole 9 yards about the pen. You can look up on YouTube on my videos, but you can go to benupen.com and check out the whole line of Benu pens. They have several different types and styles. Some of the pens can post, some cannot. Some are small pocket pens that use just the cartridge. Some that will post, they use cartridge or converter. Okay, so on with that, I just want to give you some heads up of what they look like because another brand new model is about to hit the market. So let me get you ready with the previous ones, these that came out that I done last year in 17. Okay, so they come in a box just like this when you order one. And they can price anywhere from $80 to $200 depending what you buy. The shipping's around $23, just depends where you live in the U.S. And they're made in Russia, and they come from Russia. So, the customs there in Russia are very strict. So, here's what they come in a little box with Benu name on it. And here is the pen. And they come just like you see in the box, protected. And here's a certificate of authenticity. It tells you about the pen. And it just says about the design and handcrafted and the stylish comfort and the product. I am going to let Mr. Announcer read you about the product care and the contact, just so you have a working idea about this pen.
Okay, avoid strong shocks. Your writing instrument is handcrafted of precious resin. Though this material is highly durable, it can break if dropped, so we recommend avoiding strong shocks, such as dropping on hard surfaces. Avoid contact with abrasive materials. We use only high-quality precious resin that generally is highly durable and scratch resistant. However, we recommend avoiding contact with extremely rough or abrasive materials to avoid any damage.
So I just wanted to kind of go over a quick update on this beautiful pen. It is a beautiful pen. It's a very unique pen, and they use the Schmidt nibs. I believe this is the number 6 nib in it, and it does post very well. Comes with a converter, and it's just really a nice pen. I like the clip on it. It has Benu on the cap of the pen, and just to see this pen in your hands, the way it feels, the way it looks, it's just really a stripe-looking fountain pen. Well, let's just put it in my pocket right there. There you go. It's securely in my pocket. Can we see that? Okay, there we go. And, as you go up the barrel, you'll see the finial on top. I don't know if you can see it glitter. Beautiful. And that's all the way down the barrel. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's all handmade, all hand detailed, painted by hand. It can take days to weeks to make this pen because you have to let it sit. And it has Benu there. And then here's the clip, and at the top of the cap, it has the band. So they all come together to make this really great looking pen. So real quick, I'll do a writing sample on the Rhodia dot pad, and then I'll show you a few more other pens, right? All right, here we go. And I believe this is going to be a broad nib. Let me see. This is the fine nib. Okay, no, it's not a very wet writer. It's a fine nib, but it's okay. There's no skips, no bad starts. So that's a fine nib right here, and that's fine. Here is, and you can buy different nibs for them. This is a broad nib, and this can interchange with this. It just unscrews and screw the other one in. This whole section will unscrew. And if you had another whole nib unit, you screw it back in. So it's very simple. Other than that, the nibs can be friction fit to pull out, but it really is a beautiful pen. So let's look at the Purple Night, and they come just like this. All the pens at Benu come just like this. This is the Purple Night. And then here's the subline of Benu, some other pens. I'm just going to lay them all out and show you the different sizes and colors that you can come. Don't quote me on this, but these, you have to look on their site for the prices. These are about, I don't know, they start around 60, 80, 90, 120, 200. The prices vary. Here's the Blue Light. And here's the subline pens. And they all have the band. These all have the gold-plated band with Benu on the band. And I'm checking double sure, yep. Aren't they beautiful? Just look at this. These do not post. And these are the ones that have the cartridge. And you can get them in the fine, medium, broad. And they're all Schmidt German nibs. This is a fine. And as you know, I'm not into a fine nib. Does nothing for me. But, you know, for what it is, for those who like fine nibs, this would work great, you know. For me, medium, broad, 1.0, 1.1, 1.5. And here's this other one. It's the same as this one. And this one here is a medium nib. But just look at the details, the work that's been done in Benu pens. Beautiful pens. Now, this is the Purple Night. This is bigger than the other ones. And it does post. As you go down that barrel, you see that little end of the barrel. Well, it'll post right onto that. And you can see the lines that are in the cap. Really nice. I don't know if you can see that. See the detail of the line, and look at the beautiful sparkle colors that's inside the material of this resin. Beautiful. They're all resin. unscrew the cap, and I'll do some writing on this one. It is inked up. And, you know, on the step down real quick, nothing sharp that's going to make your fingers uncomfortable. And the grip is ample enough room for large, chunky sausage-style fingers. So, beautiful pen. And they also come in different colors. Just go to Benu pen.com and check out the all the different models and makes and colors of the pen. So let's do a writing sample of this one. Let me go ahead and post the pen. Look at this. And I have this inked up with the Lamy Dark Lilac. So, and we'll check for wetness. I love this broad nib. It's really sweet. Upside down. Not a whole lot going on. But you can get some for those who want a fine. It's not bad, but this broad really is nice. Just really a sweet, nice broad nib. It just lays down the ink. So I thought I just would show everybody the Benu pens. If you haven't heard about them, they're all over the internet now. So they're on Facebook, YouTube. Been reviews after reviews on these pens. You can just look on YouTube and check out reviews on the pens. Better than that, just go directly to the site, benupen.com, and just check out all the different lines of pens, the prices. It'll tell you all about the pen, the material, the size, the weight. It'll give you a full description on these beautiful pens. So anyway, this reviews were done last year, but there's a new line coming out. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and review these pens on a quick note, just to give everybody heads up on these for the folks that have just joined up on my YouTube that have never seen these or heard about these pens. That can happen, you know. So that's going to wrap it up. I hope you found these pens interesting. I have, and enjoyed them. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave your comments below. And take care. Peace. Later, folks.